Have you ever felt that everyone else has their life completely figured out? They seem to have complete clarity about what they want to do. They don't seem as confused as you are. Maybe it's an old classmate, the one who's living their dream career, or a friend who found the love of their life and is happily married. Maybe someone 5 years younger than you has already built a successful startup. Perhaps even your own sibling seems further ahead in life. At least from the outside, it looks like they know exactly where they're going. It's almost as if they were handed a map at birth. They know where they're going. They know what their next step is. Meanwhile, you are still trying to figure things out. And with every passing year, this one question quietly grows louder. Am I already too late? You begin to feel as though you've wasted some of the most precious years of your life. And that feeling slowly turns into guilt. Guilt for not starting earlier. Guilt for not knowing sooner. Guilt for not being where you thought you'd be by now. This feeling has a name. It's not what you might be thinking. It's not failure. It's not laziness. It's not a lack of ambition. It's the feeling of being behind in life. The belief that everyone else is moving forward while you are standing still. Take Walter Mitty for instance. He's the protagonist of the film The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Walter has an ordinary job at Life magazine. From the outside, everything seems fine. Yet inside, he spends much of his time escaping into elaborate daydreams. Not because he's lazy, but because the life he imagines feels much more alive than the life he's living. He longs for purpose, adventure, movement. Yet he quietly believes that perhaps he has waited too long, that everyone else has moved ahead while he remains exactly where he started. Then something unexpected happens. A missing photograph forces Walter to leave the safety of his ordinary routine and step into the very adventure he had only dreamed about. And somewhere along that journey, he realizes it wasn't too late. He was simply afraid to begin. This is where things become interesting. Walter's story isn't unique. In fact, many of us are living under the same invisible belief. Psychologists have a term for this: Chrononormativity. It's the belief that life must happen according to a particular timeline. From the day we enter school, we are taught milestones. Finish school, get a degree, find a career, get married, buy a house, build a life. None of these goals are inherently wrong. The problem begins when we assume that every human being must achieve those milestones according to the exact same schedule. And when our lives don't match that timeline, we begin to believe something is wrong with us. Not because we've failed, but because we've been comparing our reality to an invisible timeline. A timeline many of us never consciously chose in the first place. And here's the interesting part. That timeline isn't written into the fabric of reality. It's just a story. A story created by society. A story we have all collectively agreed to believe. And the longer we believe it, the more we mistake it for reality. The Bhagavad Gita offers a different perspective. It introduces the idea of Swadharma, which can be understood as one's own duty, one's own nature, or one's own path through life. Instead of asking, "Am I moving as fast as everyone else?" the Gita asks, "Am I moving in alignment with who I am meant to be?" It suggests that performing your own duty, even imperfectly, is far better than perfectly performing a duty that belongs to someone else. The feeling of being behind is often born from comparison. But Swadharma changes the question completely. It asks us to stop comparing our path with everyone else's and instead asks us, "Am I becoming the person I was meant to become?" Your timeline is yours. So are the lessons you're here to learn. Your peers may be way ahead of you in certain areas of life, but their journey is not your journey. Success doesn't have to be flashy. Sometimes success looks like peace. Sometimes it looks like contentment. Sometimes it looks like living in alignment with who you truly are. Perhaps life isn't asking you to catch up. Perhaps life is asking you to begin. My fellow travelers, thank you for spending a few moments of your journey with me. If this video helped you find a little more clarity on your own journey, then it was worth making. This is the beginning of a new journey for me as well. Soulternet has finally come to life. Like many of you, I have had my own doubts, my own fears, and my own battles to overcome before getting here. But I'm here now. And if these conversations resonate with you, I'd be honored for you to join my journey. I'll be here every other Sunday sharing stories, ideas, and perspectives that help us live life a bit more consciously. Until next time, Soulternet signing off. Namaste.